question that's been asked throughout NBA history is who had the hardest path to an NBA championship. With all the people debating about titles deserving asterisks, it's time to really evaluate all the title runs, and maybe there's a case that even some of those actually were one of the hardest in terms of this criteria. There's of course a lot of different ways to look at this question, and this is only just one way to look at it, certainly not the end-all be-all. One way might be to compare relative seeding of the opponents faced along the way, but one major factor that makes a title run memorable is the number of all-stars and star players faced along the way. Let's break down the hardest all-star appearance filled paths en route to arguably the most hardest NBA championship paths in NBA history in order of increasing difficulty. To be clear, this list is how many all-star appearances they had at the time, hence all-star experience on the team. The 2010 Lakers faced OKC Thunder first round, who had Durant with 1 year of all-star experience. Then the Utah Jazz with Boozer 2, Darren Williams 1, Andre Kirilenko 1, total 4 all-star years of experience. Then the Suns with Grant Hill 7, Nash 7, Amari Stoudemire 5, total 19 all-star years of experience. In the NBA Finals, they faced the Celtics with Kevin Garnett 13, Ray Allen 9, Paul Pierce 8, Rasheed Wallace 4, Michael Finlay 2, and Rajon Rondo 1, total 37 all-star years of experience. In total, the Lakers ran into 59 years of all-star experience, the 10th most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 1973 Knicks faced Baltimore Bullets with Archie Clark 2, Elvin Hayes 5, Jack Marin 2, Wes Unseld 4, total 13 all-star years of experience. Then the Celtics with Dave Cowens 2, John Havlicek 8, Paul Silas 1, JoJo White 3, total 14 all-star years of experience. In the NBA Finals, they faced the Lakers with Will Chamberlain 13, Jerry West 13, Gail Goodrich 3, Bill Bridges 3, and Flynn Robinson 1, total 33 all-star years of experience. In total, the Knicks ran into 60 years of all-star experience, the 9th most all-time in a single NBA title run with an NBA championship. The 1971 Bucks faced San Francisco Warriors with Clyde Lee 1, Jerry Lucas 7, Jeff Mullins 3, Adrian Smith 1, Nate Thurmond 5, total 17 all-star years of experience. Then the Lakers with Will Chamberlain 11, Jerry West 11, Elgin Baylor 11, and Gail Goodrich 1, total 34 all-star years of experience. Then the Baltimore Bullets with Gus Johnson 5, Eddie Miles 1, Earl Monroe 2, Wes Unseld 2, total 10 all-star years of experience. In total, the Bucks ran into 61 years of all-star experience, the 8th most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 2021 Bucks faced the Miami Heat with Bam 1, Butler 5, Dragic 1, Iguodala 1, Oladipo 2, total 10 all-star years of experience. Then the Nets with Kevin Durant 11, James Harden 9, Kyrie Irving 7, LaMarcus Aldridge 7, Blake Griffin 6, and DeAndre Jordan 1, total 41 all-star years of experience. In the conference finals, they faced the Hawks with Trae Young 1. Then in the NBA finals, faced the Suns with Booker 2, Chris Paul 11, total 13 all-star years of experience. In total, the Bucks ran into 65 years of all-star experience, the 7th most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 2012 Heat faced the Knicks with Carmelo 5, Baron Davis 2, Amari Stoudemire 6, total 14 all-star years of experience. Then the Pacers with Danny Granger 1, Roy Hibbert 1, David West 2, total 4 all-star years of experience. In the conference finals, they faced the Celtics with Kevin Garnett 14, Ray Allen 10, Paul Pierce 10, Jermaine O'Neal 6, and Rajon Rondo 3, total 43 all-star years of experience. In the NBA finals, they faced the Thunder with Durant 3, Westbrook 2, total 5 all-star years of experience. In total, the Heat ran into 66 years of all-star experience, the 6th most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 2004 Pistons faced the Bucks with Michael Redd 1, then the New Jersey Nets with Kidd 7, Kenyon Martin 1, Alonzo Mourning 7, total 15 all-star years of experience. In the conference finals, they faced the Pacers with Kenny Anderson 1, Metta World Peace 1, Reggie Miller 5, and Jermaine O'Neal 3, total 10 all-star years of experience. In the NBA finals, they faced the Lakers with Karl Malone 14, Shaquille O'Neal 11, Gary Payton 9, Kobe Bryant 6, and Horace Grant 1, total 41 all-star years of experience. In total, the Pistons faced 67 years of all-star experience, the 5th most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 2014 Spurs faced the Dallas Mavericks with Vince Carter 8, Devin Harris 1, Sean Marion 4, Dirk 12, total 25 all-star years of experience. Then the Portland Trailblazers with LaMarcus Aldridge 3, Lillard 1, Mo Williams 1, total 5 all-star years of experience. In the conference finals, they faced the Thunder with Caron Butler 2, Kevin Durant 5, Westbrook 3, total 10 all-star years of experience. In the NBA finals, they faced the Miami Heat with LeBron James 10, Dwayne Wade 10, Ray Allen 10, Chris Bosh 9, and Rashard Lewis 2, total 41 all-star years of experience. In total, total, the 2014 Spurs ran into 81 years of All-Star experience, the fourth most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The Nuggets path this year, 2023. The Timberwolves with Cat 3, Gobert 3, Anthony Edwards 1, total 7 All-Star years of experience. Then the Suns with Chris Paul 12, Booker 3, Kevin Durant 13, total 28 All-Star years of experience. In the conference finals, they face the Lakers with D'Angelo Russell 1, Anthony Davis 8, LeBron James 19, total 28 All-Star years of experience. In the NBA finals, they face the Miami Heat with Kevin Love 5, Lowry 6, Butler 6, Bam 2, Oladipo 2, total 21 All-Star years of experience. In total, this year's Nuggets ran into 84 years of All-Star experience, which is the third most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 1989 Pistons face the Celtics with Larry Bird 9, Robert Parrish 7, Kevin McHale 5, Dennis Johnson 5, Otis Birdsong 4, Jim Paxson 2, and Danny Ainge 1, total 33 All-Star years of experience. Then the Bucks with Terry Cummings 2, Ricky Green 1, Sidney Moncrief 5, Jack Sigma 7, total 15 All-Star years of experience. Then the Bulls with Bill Cartwright 1, Michael Jordan 5, total 6 All-Star years of experience. In the NBA Finals, they face the Lakers with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 19, Magic Johnson 9, James Worthy 4, total 32 All-Star years of experience. In total, the 1989 Pistons ran into 86 years of All-Star experience, the second most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. The 2018 Warriors faced the Spurs with LaMarcus Aldridge 6, Paul Gasol 6, Manu Ginobili 2, Kawhi 2, Tony Parker 6, in total 22 All-Star years of experience. Then the Pelicans with Cousins 4, Anthony Davis 5, Drew Holiday 1, Rondo 4, in total 14 All-Star years of experience. In the conference finals, they face the Rockets with Harden 6, Joe Johnson 7, Chris Paul 9, total 22 All-Star years of experience. In the NBA finals, they face the Cavaliers with LeBron James 14, Dwayne Wade 12, Kevin Love 5, Derrick Rose 3, Isaiah Thomas 2, and Kyle Korver 1, total 38 All-Star years of experience. In total, the 2018 Warriors ran into 96 years of All-Star experience, the most all-time in a single NBA title run with the NBA championship. One notable flaw with this approach is many of these are All-Stars that are in the tail end of their careers, not usually current All-Stars. They were on these stack teams to ring chase, etc., and so are on teams with a lot of historically great All-Star talent, but not with current All-Star talent. In technicality, this would make the run easier as they're basically facing out of prime teams, but in the end of the day, most All-Stars, even old, still can put out vintage All-Star games in the playoffs, and having so many on the same team could even result in some far playoff appearances despite having a team of old All-Star players. This list also accounts for All-Star players that were simply on the roster even if they didn't play due to coaches' decisions, etc. So the 2021 Nets still includes Blake Griffin, and the 2018 Rockets includes Joe Johnson, who had 7 All-Star years of experience at that point. The 2012 Heat and the 2018 Warriors were super teams themselves, but goes to show the level of All-Star competition and legacy players they competed against as well. Of course, one thing to keep in mind is a lot of these teams they were running into weren't current All-Stars, but actually faced a lot of legacy players well past their primes, like the case of the 2018 Cavs. On paper, they also had a ton of star power, but in reality, most weren't even rotation players when they needed them. There's been cases of similar teams like the 2021-2022 Lakers that didn't even make the playoffs or the play-in tournament despite having LeBron, Davis, Carmelo, Isaiah Thomas, Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Rondo, and DeAndre Jordan. The big reason was simply most of these players were very injured or well past their primes, but All-Star players can always dig deep and pull out All-Star level games even in the playoffs, like we saw with Wade, Pierce, etc. Nonetheless, this isn't the most accurate metric to rank the difficulty of a championship run, but one objective metric that could and should be considered for. The 2018 Warriors were compared to the 1996 Bulls as one of the greatest teams of all time, so this is just one more reason they really could be. Hope you found this video insightful, and if you did, please remember to like and subscribe. Despite this year's Nuggets being the team to face the third most All-Star years of experience, many would argue they had the easiest championship run in NBA history due to the seeding of their opponents. Check out my other video detailing this and breaking down if these 2023 Nuggets actually had the easiest or hardest path en route to their NBA championship.